C.L. Cannon here from Fiction Atlas Press, bringing you this week's Indie Connection. This week we are going to be talking about comparable titles to Lev Grossman's The Magician series. The series is great. If you've read the books or watched the TV show, we're going to tell you about some indie books that you should check out because they're a lot like this series and you will enjoy them. So here's the books I have for you this week. The first book I have for you is called Elevator Quest by Emmanuel M. Arriaga. When an elevator cable snaps, all inside believe they're headed 6 feet under. Instead, Tasha and her office colleagues find themselves trapped in a fantasy world. The crash was only the beginning of their problems. They venture into a world filled with monsters, mythical weapons, and deadly challenges. This book is a standalone as far as I can tell, but it looks to be a really great series. There's all kinds of great reviews for it, so you should definitely check it out. The second book I have for you is called Mirrors, and this is part of the Curse of Lanval series by Rebekah Dodson. This series is actually one of my personal favorite series of all time. Mirrors follows foul-mouthed and sarcastic paramedic and college student Gil Lanval and his sister Jules. After a death in their family, Gil and his sister travel back to France where they encounter a mirror that transports them through time to medieval France. The ride doesn't stop there. There are 4 books in the series. There are plans for more. There are also a few short stories that are scattered out through different anthologies. You definitely want to check the series out. Let me read you the synopsis that's on the back, and it changes in every book to kind of mirror, pun intended, Gil's transformation and his story arc. You probably won't like my story. Heck, I'm not even sure if I like it myself. Between getting burned at the stake and being drowned almost twice, it's quite a lot to swallow. But this is the story of how I bedded a queen and married a poet, all to end the family curse. My name is Gillum, but you can call me Gil, and despite what you hear, this story is all my sister's fault. As the books progress, he starts to kind of come around to it might be actually his fault what's going on. If you do like the Magician series, they've got the same type of humor, and I think you'll love them. The next book I have for you is the Harmonic Magic series. The first book is called Vibrations. To go back, he must go forward. Sam Sharp has never been what people would call sociable. Affected profoundly by his father's death when Sam was very young, he developed into a solitary and self-sufficient person. When he finds himself transported to Gaith, a world that's completely different from his home, yet strangely familiar, he is forced to seek help. Sam's nature wars with his need to rely on the strangers he meets. A warrior, a scholar, a monk, and a telepathic creature. When Sam finds that he has an affinity for the peculiar vibrational energy that exists in Gaith, he realizes it is his only chance for going home. But there is only one person who may have the knowledge to help him. The Gray Man, a tyrannical vibrational energy master with plans to rule the world. Can Sam trust others to aid him and to prepare him for the ultimate confrontation with the Gray Man, to learn the secrets of this mysterious adversary? If so, will he even be capable of using the vibrational energy himself to return home, or will he die in this strange new world? This series has 3 books. The first book is called Vibrations, and then Harmonics, and then Resonance. You can actually get the whole complete series in one set for $7.99 on Kindle, which is an amazing deal, I think. So go check that out. It also has wonderful reviews. The next book I have for you is called Red Gambit by Luke R. Mitchell. What do a wayward mercenary and a vexed arcanist have in common? Neither of them signed up for this crap. It's been 15 years since the Rachnoth made a smoldering heap of earth, but for some survivors, the problems are just getting started. Jarek Slater is a sword-slinging nomad with a powerful exosuit and mean vigilante streak. Or was, until his exosuit was stolen. He wants it back. Rachel Cross is an energy-bending arcanist who wants nothing more than to find her brother and bring him home safely. When their paths collide, Jarek and Rachel are reluctantly pulled into a race across the nuclear wasteland to reclaim his suit and save her brother. All that stands between them and their goal is a vicious alien warlord, some grating interpersonal tension, and a whole bunch of violent marauders. Oh, and a mysterious alien device that may bring on the second apocalypse. Together, they might just be strong enough to pull it off, assuming they don't kill each other first. Red Gambit is one of 4 books in the Harvester series, and there's more on the way, and a couple of prequels. Okay, how great were those books? Definitely go check them out, and that's all for this week. Next week we'll have you a completely different book, a completely different genre, but also some comparable titles. So remember, it's always time to go indie now.